Thank you very much. First of all, I want to thank the Republican women. They're the hardest women that I ever met. My background's pretty simple. I started out in the United States Army after growing up in Sanger. Thank the veterans here for your service. America's a great country thanks to our veterans. Ended up going to Cal State Bakersfield, graduated from Fresno State, got in the real estate business, and we ranch west of the 5 freeway in a little place called the Little Pinoche Valley. I did serve 4 years in the Fresno City Council. Let me tell you why I'm running. Because of that gentleman that's a cardboard silhouette back there. Yes. Mr. Valadale, guess what he did? He voted to impeach President Trump. That was the wrong vote. President Trump did a fantastic job. I felt proud to be an American, and I felt that President Trump had our backs. I don't feel that way now. I honestly believe that our country is going in the wrong direction.
True.
We must make sure that we're energy independent. You are blessed here in Kern County to be right on top of one of the best oil patches in the world.
Right.
Why does someone like Chevron get their permits approved, and then you have a governor of this state that says for health and safety reasons, you know what, we're not going to let you frack? That's not right. We're based on oil and gas in the San Joaquin Valley, in Bakersfield. Let's make sure that our people can continue to frack. The other thing is water. Why are we protecting the Delta smelt when we should be providing water for the people here in the valley? It makes no sense. Why are we shipping it out in the ocean when we have the water reserves available? Something called the Temperance Flat. That project should have been built in Fresno. It never got built. Why not? Guess who killed it? The Water Board. They're not even elected. Very important to me is the United States Constitution. We have something called the Second Amendment. And that Second Amendment gives us a right to keep and bear arms, and that right shall not be infringed upon. We don't need the government to tell us, okay, you have to have insurance now to buy a firearm, or you have to have a background check. Yes, that you have to have, but it's so important that people should be able to bear arms without the government infringing on that right.
True.
Life is important. It starts at conception.
Yes.
And it ends in natural death.
Amen.
And what we don't need is bills that allow children to be killed after they're born. And that's what they're doing right now in the state. That is completely wrong. The other thing is this woke agenda. You know who I trust with my children? And I have one son, Roman, is I trust you, the families, the mothers, the fathers, the grandparents. I don't trust the government. We don't need our government going into our schools teaching things like gender identity and sexual education. That's the parents' role. Government, please stay out. Finally, the border. You know, my parents are immigrants too, and I respect Mr. Medeiros' climb. My dad and mom came early in the 50s, and you know, I asked my dad, he came from Switzerland, I said, Dad, why would you leave where the chocolate's so good and the cheese is so good? And he said, you know, son, one word. And I said, what's that word, Dad? He said, it's freedom. And let me tell you, my son always worked hard. My dad always worked hard, and he instilled upon us in America, you work hard, you pay your bills, and if you come here, you love America, you stand for our flag, and you don't change us, you become American, and you're proud. And that's what America's all about. We are still the best nation in this earth, and I want it to stay that way.
Thank you.
Finally, these elections, what a sham. Did you really believe that President Biden won? I don't. President Trump, 60, 70,000 people showed up at his rallies. President Biden, 15 people showed up, and he had to pay 10 of them. I mean, really, you know, the bottom line is let's have honest and fair elections. We wanted to recall our governor. They said only a third of voters said that they wanted to recall him. I don't believe that. I mean, he's continues to be one of the most unpopular governors we have. Chris Matisse, conservative Republican, God, family, and country. I'd be honored to work for you, and I can promise you I will never vote to impeach a Republican president. Thank you.
Thank you.